I'm in my late 20s and I've learned some lessons along the year. And if you're in your 20s, I believe that this video is going to help you, and I'm going to be sharing some of the lessons I've learned. Firstly, I would like to say I've been able to build my brand, Light Properties, over the years, and it has really been amazing because it's a real estate, brand that we help companies, sell properties, and it has been something that I'm really appreciative for, and I really thank God I've started quite on time. So if you're in your early 20s, I believe you should stick to this video and watch to the end. So I'm going to be sharing 6 things that I've learned from, you know, my early 20s and how life has been so far. And if you're in your 40s, I think, like they will say, 40s is the new 20s. So you could learn from this, and this could help you also. So number one thing I want you to understand is, if you're in your 20s, you should understand that you're at your peak. This is your peak. This is your best time. This is the best time you can do whatever thing you have set your mind to do. If there is something you have set your mind to do, this is the best time. This is the most energetic time everyone has. You have the best time, the best energy to do whatever thing you want to do. So this is your peak. This is your peak level. This is the time for you to put in effort in whatsoever thing you're doing, because this is the time you have that energy. You have the energy maybe to exercise. You have the energy to work, to double up. You have the energy to even have sleepless nights. At this stage, you can have sleepless nights countless time, over and over and over and over again. So in this season, it's your best time to invest in yourself. It's your best time to work on yourself. It's your best time to gather as much knowledge as possible. It's your best time to put in all the work that you can put in right now. It's your peak level. It's your peak time. You are at your peak. You are at your best. That is why the best time most people, blow up is when they are in their 20s. Your 20s, you can do a whole lot. A whole lot. So if you're in your 20s, you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time. Now, secondly, what I would say is that you should risk. It's the best time you risk. Your risk appetite needs to be at the highest level. Your risk appetite to be at the highest level. What do I mean? This is the best time for you to risk a lot of things. This is the best time for you to try a lot of things. This is the best time for you to try something big. Go for something big. Put in the risk. Now, what do I mean by putting, go for something big? Risk some certain things. Make some crazy moves. Now, I used to say something. If there's something you want to start, make sure that you start big. Make sure that you start as big as possible. Now, putting all the effort, risking some things. There are some business opportunities that if you want to do, this is the best time for you to do it. This is the time you can easily risk, especially time where you are not married, you are still single, you don't have how will I call it now? You don't have maybe families to cater for, you don't have children that you are pampering, you don't have kids that they are looking out for. This is the best time for you to put in all the effort you can put in, as much as possible. Now, thirdly, this is your planting season. This is your planting season. This is not the season for you to harvest. So just have it at the back of your mind. If you are in your if you are in your 20s, this is your planting season. It is not a season for you to harvest. It is a season for you to plant, for you to put in the work. It is a season for you to, work, and not party. Many people think that if they are in their 20s, it's time for them to enjoy life. If you are in your 20s, many people think that this is the best time for you to enjoy life as much as possible. This is the best time for you to do all sorts of things. No, your 20s is not the best time for you to do anything you want to do anyhow. In your 20s, you should focus on building yourself. In your 20s, you should focus on planting for your nearest future. Planting for your nearest future, not eating all you have gotten. In your 20s, it is time for you to focus on investing. It's time for you to focus on doing the best that you can. Invest, plant as much as you can. Now, when it comes to planting, I feel like you should be able to understand what you want to plant. You should be able to understand what you want to do. If you are planting not what you want to plant, don't plant short time. Now, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say plant something that you know that this thing can sustain you for a very, very what? A very, very long time. Plant something big. Go for something big. Now, most times people used to say that you might not understand what you want in life. Like, for example, you might not understand what you want, you might not understand what you need, but it is not always like that. Life is not always like that. You might know what you need. I mean, you should know what you need. You should know what you want. You should know the kind of life you want for yourself, even in your 20s. Yes, in the 20s, that's the time many people, tend to think of what do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? What is the next thing I need to do? In your 20s is the best time for you to plant as much as possible. It's the best time for you to plant and know what you are planting, know what you are investing. So planting is more like your season of investment, your season that they are tilling the ground. You must know what you want to plant, how you want to plant it, how long it will take, and how to make your life better. You should know what you want to plant, how long it will take, and how it is going to make your life better. So in this season, make sure you are putting in your best. Now, number 4, learn from other people's mistakes. Now, other people must have made mistakes. Now, like they say smart people learn from their mistakes, but geniuses learn from other people's mistakes. Geniuses learn from other people's mistakes. So, if you are smart, you want to work and make mistakes. But if you are a genius, you should know that you can learn from other people's mistakes. How do you get to know other people's mistakes? From podcasts. You can listen to podcasts. You can learn from people. You read books. Take podcasts. Talk to people. Talk to your mentors in your field that you are trying to, work on. Talk to people that have made mistakes and they have overcome that mistakes and they know the next step. They already know. They can repeat what they have achieved with you. Do you understand? So talk to people, listen to podcasts, gain knowledge offline, online, anywhere, any line. Gain knowledge. Now, number 5 now, it's okay for things to pass you by. Now, you might be in a season where you look at, there are a lot of things to do in your 20s. A lot of parties to attend, a lot of programs to go for, a lot of things are going on in your 20s. But can I say this? This is not the season for you to jump at every trend. This is not the season for you to jump at every party. This is not the season for you to go everywhere. This is not the season for you to be everywhere at the same time. It's a season for you to understand the necessary things you need to do. You should know that not everything you should participate in. It's okay for you to lose some things. It's okay for some things to pass you by. It's okay for you not to attend some parties. It's okay. Some opportunities might come by you. It's okay for you to lose them. You see, in your 20s, one of the most favorable things about being in your 20s is that you have, not that you have less responsibility. Yes, you have less responsibility in a sense, but you need to take up responsibility for your life at that moment. That moment when you are single, not necessarily, maybe you're in a relationship, fine, I still believe you're single. What I mean that you're single is you are not married. You are not taking care of children. You are not, paying school fees here and there. You are not, do you get what I'm saying now? So in your 20s, this is a season for you to focus on yourself. Now, lastly but not the least, forget imaginary timeline. I've said this in my previous video. Don't work on other people's timeline. This is a time for you to set your timeline, work with your timeline. All right, this is the time for you to don't work with people's timeline. In your 20s, it's as if some people have set a standard that, oh, by the time they get to, they are 25, or before they get to 25, a lot of ladies, when I have some conversations, they will tell you, they want to marry by 24, they want to have children, by 25, they want to. My dear, don't work with imaginary timeline. Work with your own timeline. There is time and purpose for everything. I'm not saying you should not plan out your life. plan them out, but those are imaginations, let me just call them. If the time is not working with your time, you can and make sure that you work, per time, per season, and know that, okay, this is what I have to do, this is what I do not need to do. All right, if you have been able to get something from this video, kindly like and subscribe. See you in the next video.